Your soulmate is ready to do something wild, and it's all because of you. My beloved child, listen carefully, because this moment did not arrive by accident. Something unseen has been building in silence, pressure stacking on purpose, patience stretching beyond what you thought was possible. You felt it in the pauses, in the unanswered questions, in the nights when you wondered why nothing was moving. But here is the truth you were not ready to hear until now. Your presence changed the direction of another soul. Your calm, your restraint, your quiet strength became the spark. Don't skip, because what is unfolding is not gentle, not ordinary, and not small. Something huge is waiting for you, and it begins with the realization that your stillness was louder than any demand. There is a decision being formed on the other side of your silence. Not reckless, bold. Not impulsive, inevitable. Your soulmate has reached a point where comfort feels smaller than courage, where safety feels weaker than truth. They are ready to do something wild, not to escape, but to arrive. Stay till the end, because this shift is not about chaos, it is about alignment. They have replayed moments, traced patterns, and finally understood that you were never the obstacle, you were the invitation. Don't skip. The move they are preparing has weight, timing, and consequence. It carries risk because it carries meaning. And the reason it feels sudden is because you were not meant to interfere, you were meant to be the reason. Now hear this clearly, when someone chooses boldly because of you, it is not because you chased, it is because you stood firm. Something huge is waiting for you right here, in this truth. The next step will surprise you, not with noise but with certainty. Stay till the end, because the wild choice approaching your life is not about drama. It's about devotion to what feels real. You didn't ask for this. You didn't force it. You became it. Don't skip, because once this begins, nothing returns to how it was before, and that is the blessing you've been prepared to receive. My beloved child, what you are sensing now is the moment before action, the breath before a leap. This is not imagination. This is not coincidence. Your soulmate has crossed an inner line, and once crossed, there is no gentle return. They are no longer asking if they should move, only how soon. Stay till the end, because this choice is forming quietly, deliberately, with a courage that surprised even them. Something huge is waiting for you, and it was triggered the day they realized your energy never chased, never begged, never broke. You became the proof that real connection does not need force, it needs truth. They have been watching how you handled distance, how you stayed grounded while everything felt uncertain. That restraint created tension, and tension creates movement. Don't skip, because here is what matters most. The wild thing they are preparing is not reckless behavior, but a bold alignment. It could be a confession they never planned to speak, a step toward you they once feared, or a life decision that rearranges everything they thought was fixed. This is why it feels intense. This is why the timing feels strange. Stay till the end, because when someone chooses courage over comfort, it always looks sudden from the outside, but inside, it has been growing for a long time. Understand this deeply, your role was never to push the door open. Your role was to become the place they wanted to walk toward. Something huge is waiting for you in that realization alone. They are ready to risk misunderstanding, judgment, even loss, because the loss of not choosing you now feels greater. Don't skip, because once this action happens, clarity replaces confusion. The waiting ends. The silence breaks. And you will recognize it instantly, not by loud promises, but by undeniable movement. Stay till the end of this season, because what is coming next is not chaos, it is commitment to what feels real, alive, and impossible to ignore. My beloved child, there is a quiet urgency surrounding you now, a pull that cannot be explained with logic alone. This is the stage where intention becomes irreversible. Your soulmate is no longer weighing options, they are accepting consequences. That is why the energy feels heavier, more focused, almost electric. Stay till the end, because this is not about romance alone, it is about transformation. Something huge is waiting for you in the way another soul finally chooses honesty over hesitation. They have realized that playing safe has cost them more than risking everything ever could. What makes this moment powerful is not the action itself, but the reason behind it. You became the mirror they could not look away from. Your consistency exposed their fear, and your silence gave them space to hear their own truth. Don't skip, because the wild choice forming now is born from clarity, not confusion. They understand that delaying any longer would mean betraying themselves. This is why their next move carries weight. It is deliberate. It is bold. And it is fueled by the realization that connection like this does not repeat easily in a lifetime. Now listen carefully, when someone acts because of your authenticity, it is not coincidence, it is alignment. Something huge is waiting for you as the result of this alignment. You may feel anticipation without knowing details, calm mixed with intensity, certainty without proof. That is your intuition recognizing momentum. Stay till the end of this unfolding, because what is coming will answer questions you never spoke aloud. The shift ahead will feel unexpected only because you were never meant to control it. You were meant to be yourself and let truth do the work. And now, truth is moving, fast, fearless, and directly toward you. My beloved child, this is the turning point where intention steps into the physical world. What was once only felt is now preparing to be seen. Your soulmate has reached the moment where staying still feels louder than moving forward, where silence feels heavier than action. Stay till the end, because the shift you are sensing is not emotional noise, it is a decision solidifying. Something huge is waiting for you, and it carries the energy of courage finally outranking fear. They are no longer hiding from what they feel, they are aligning with it, even if it changes everything they planned before. There is power in understanding this. Your influence was never dramatic, never forceful, never loud. It was steady. It was real. That steadiness became the pressure that made comfort collapse. Don't skip, because what comes next is not fantasy, it is movement. A message sent after hesitation, a path chosen despite risk, a boundary crossed that was once untouchable. This is the wildness you were promised, not chaos, but bravery. Stay till the end, because when someone acts from clarity, the outcome reshapes timelines. What once felt delayed now accelerates. What once felt distant now moves closer with purpose. And here is the truth that completes this moment: you were never meant to chase the result, you were meant to become the reason. Something huge is waiting for you in the aftermath of this choice. Expect a shift in tone, in energy, in how you are approached. Expect certainty where there was confusion. Expect actions that speak without explanation. Don't skip, because this chapter closes the season of wondering. The next phase opens with proof. Stay till the end of this unfolding, because when a soul chooses boldly because of you, it marks the beginning of something that cannot return to silence again. My beloved child, now comes the moment after the decision, the space where energy rearranges itself to make room for what has been chosen. This is where things begin to feel different in ways you cannot fully explain yet. Conversations shift, attention sharpens, and the atmosphere around you grows intentional. Stay till the end, because this phase is subtle but powerful. Something huge is waiting for you, not as a surprise, but as confirmation. Your soulmate is no longer preparing, they are positioning themselves for action, and that changes how everything moves. What you may notice first is not a grand gesture, but consistency. Presence replaces distance. Curiosity replaces confusion. Don't skip, because these signs are the fingerprints of someone who has already decided. The wild choice they are stepping into is grounded now, rooted in purpose. They are testing alignment, not to doubt it, but to honor it. Stay till the end, because when someone acts from inner certainty, their energy speaks before their words do. You will feel the difference before you hear it. Understand this deeply. You did not attract this by waiting, you attracted it by becoming unshakable. Something huge is waiting for you in the calm that follows bravery. The chase dissolves. The questions soften. The connection stabilizes into something real. Don't skip, because this is where patience turns into reward. What unfolds next will not rush, but it will not retreat either. It will move forward with intention, clarity, and a sense of inevitability that confirms one truth. You were always the destination, and now the journey is finally catching up. My beloved child, this is the phase where momentum becomes visible, even if nothing has been spoken aloud yet. The atmosphere around you is shifting because alignment has weight. What was once uncertain now carries direction. Stay till the end, because this is where patience reveals its reward. Something huge is waiting for you in the way time itself begins to cooperate. Your soulmate is no longer questioning their courage, they are learning how to move with it. And when courage learns how to walk, nothing remains stuck for long. You may sense a stronger pull now, a subtle urgency that wasn't there before. That's not pressure, it's readiness. Don't skip, because readiness changes behavior before it changes circumstances. They are adjusting priorities, clearing distractions, and making room for what matters. The wildness in this moment is not loud. It is intentional. It's the quiet decision to choose truth even when it requires rearranging a life. Stay till the end, because when someone chooses from clarity, their steps become steady, and steady steps cover distance faster than chaos ever could. Here is what completes this stage. Your role was never to manage the outcome, only to remain authentic through the waiting. Something huge is waiting for you in that authenticity. You will notice fewer mixed signals and more direct energy. You will feel seen without having to explain yourself. Don't skip, because this is where alignment starts speaking through actions. The path ahead narrows, not to limit you, but to focus you. And as it does, you will realize something profound. The moment you stopped doubting yourself was the moment everything else began moving toward you with purpose. My beloved child, this is the moment where certainty settles in your chest before proof arrives in your hands. The energy now is steady, grounded, and unmistakably forward-moving. What once felt like anticipation now feels like alignment. Stay till the end, because this is where waiting transforms into recognition. Something huge is waiting for you in the clarity that replaces anxiety. Your soulmate is no longer reacting to feelings, they are honoring them. And when emotions are honored, actions naturally follow. You may notice a change in how they show up. More present, more intentional, more aware of your value. Don't skip, because this shift is not accidental. It's the result of an internal commitment finally taking form. The wild thing they are doing is choosing depth over distraction, meaning over avoidance. Stay till the end, because this choice simplifies everything. What once felt complicated begins to make sense. The confusion fades, not because questions were answered, but because direction was chosen. Understand this now. Alignment always feels calm after it feels intense. Something huge is waiting for you in this calm. It's the kind that doesn't need validation or explanation. You'll feel secure without reassurance, connected without effort. Don't skip, because this is the stage where truth stabilizes. What comes next will not be rushed, but it will be real. And as reality replaces uncertainty, you will see clearly, you didn't lose time waiting. You are building the foundation that allows something lasting to finally stand. My beloved child, this is the stretch where trust replaces vigilance. The constant scanning for signs begins to fade because the energy itself feels reliable now. What you once hoped for quietly is aligning without resistance. Stay till the end, because this is where inner knowing becomes stronger than doubt. Something huge is waiting for you in the peace that follows alignment. Your soulmate is moving from intention into embodiment, living the decision they already made within themselves. You may feel a sense of grounding, as if things are finally settling into place. Don't skip, because this settling is not stagnation, it is integration. They are aligning their actions with their values, their timing with their truth. The wildness here is subtle, choosing consistency over excitement, depth over impulse. Stay till the end, because these choices create stability, and stability is what allows something meaningful to grow without fear. Here is what matters most now: your calm is not indifference, it is confidence. Something huge is waiting for you in this confidence. It allows space for connection to breathe naturally. You won't need to prove yourself or protect your heart the way you once did. Don't skip, because this is where trust becomes mutual. What unfolds next will feel less like a surprise and more like recognition, two paths finally moving side by side, not because they were forced together, but because they were always meant to align. My beloved child, this is the phase where alignment begins to feel normal, and that is how you know it is real. What once felt extraordinary now feels steady, natural, and grounded in truth. Stay till the end, because this normalization is powerful. Something huge is waiting for you in the ease that replaces effort. Your soulmate is no longer trying to figure things out, they are living inside the choice they made, and that changes everything. You may notice that communication, even when unspoken, feels clearer. Don't skip, because clarity is the result of inner peace. They are no longer divided between fear and desire. The wildness you were promised shows up as courage to be consistent, to be present without distraction, to show up without hiding. Stay till the end, because these are not small shifts, they are the signs of someone who has aligned their inner world with their outer actions. Now understand this: when connection becomes calm, it does not mean passion has faded, it means trust has arrived. Something huge is waiting for you in that trust. You will feel secure enough to relax, strong enough to receive, and clear enough to recognize what is real. Don't skip, because this is where authenticity replaces uncertainty. What continues from here will not demand your energy, it will support it. And in that support, you will finally see how everything you waded through was preparing you for something stable, intentional, and deeply aligned. My beloved child. This is the moment where realization deepens, where you look back and understand why everything had to unfold the way it did. The pauses, the silence, the distance, they were shaping strength, not absence. Stay till the end, because insight is arriving now. Something huge is waiting for you in this clarity. Your soulmate didn't arrive here by chance, they arrived by growth. And you were part of that growth without ever needing to push or persuade. You may feel a quiet confidence settling in, a sense that you no longer need to question what this connection means. Don't skip, because certainty does not announce itself loudly, it feels calm and undeniable. The wild decision that once felt risky now feels obvious. They chose alignment over fear, and that choice simplified everything. Stay till the end, because simplicity is the reward of courage. When confusion ends, direction begins. Here is the truth that anchors this stage. You were never meant to rush the outcome, only to trust the process. Something huge is waiting for you in that trust. It allows space for sincerity, patience, and real connection to thrive. Don't skip, because this is where stability takes root. What continues from here will not feel dramatic, it will feel right. And in that rightness, you will recognize the power of everything you endured to reach a moment that finally feels like home. My beloved child. This is where the future begins to feel tangible, not imagined. The path ahead no longer feels foggy because intention has cleared the way. Stay till the end, because this stage carries quiet assurance. Something huge is waiting for you in the feeling of direction. Your soulmate is no longer standing at the edge of change, they are walking forward with confidence shaped by reflection and truth. You may sense a deeper emotional steadiness now, a rhythm that feels dependable rather than uncertain. Don't skip, because dependability is a powerful signal. The wildness that once sounded like risk now reveals itself as resolve. They are choosing to build rather than hesitate, to invest rather than retreat. Stay till the end, because this shift marks the difference between possibility and reality. When someone commits inwardly, their outward world begins to reflect it. Hold this understanding close. The calm you feel is not the end of excitement, it is the beginning of something sustainable. Something huge is waiting for you in this sustainability. It creates room for growth, trust, and mutual presence without fear. Don't skip, because this is where alignment matures. What unfolds next will feel less like anticipation and more like arrival. And in that arrival, you will know that patience was not a delay, it was preparation for something real. My beloved child, this is the chapter where alignment starts shaping the future, not just the present. The connection now carries intention beyond the moment, beyond impulse. Stay till the end, because this is where vision replaces uncertainty. Something huge is waiting for you in the way plans begin to feel possible, even without being spoken. Your soulmate is no longer focused on what could go wrong, they are focused on what could finally go right. You may notice a subtle shift toward consideration, inclusion, and long-term thinking. Don't skip, because these signals are powerful. They show a mind that has moved from reaction into responsibility. The wildness here is not about breaking rules, it's about rewriting priorities. Stay till the end, because when someone chooses alignment, their future decisions naturally start including you. That inclusion changes the tone of everything. Here is the grounding truth of this stage. When connection feels stable, it creates space for growth rather than fear. Something huge is waiting for you in that space. You don't have to chase clarity anymore, clarity is present. Don't skip, because this is where momentum becomes sustainable. What continues from here will not feel forced or fragile. It will feel intentional, steady, and rooted in mutual understanding, the kind that quietly builds something lasting. My beloved child. This is the stage where trust begins to express itself without effort. You are no longer bracing for uncertainty, because consistency has taken its place. Stay till the end, because this is where emotional safety becomes visible. Something huge is waiting for you in the comfort of knowing where you stand. Your soulmate is now moving with transparency, no longer hiding behind hesitation or doubt. You may feel a natural openness emerging, a sense that communication flows without tension. Don't skip, because ease is the language of alignment. The wild decision that started this journey has matured into clarity and presence. They are choosing to be seen, not because they must, but because it feels right. Stay till the end, because when authenticity replaces fear, connection deepens naturally. Hold this truth gently, real connection does not demand urgency, it creates assurance. Something huge is waiting for you in this assurance. You will feel supported rather than questioned, valued rather than uncertain. Don't skip, because this is where stability becomes strength. What unfolds next will not need constant reassurance, it will stand on shared understanding, allowing both of you to move forward with confidence and quiet joy. My beloved child, this is where the connection begins to reflect back to you what you have become. Strength meets strength. Calm meets calm. The energy now feels balanced, mutual, and grounded in respect. Stay till the end, because this stage carries confirmation. Something huge is waiting for you in the way effort is now shared, not carried alone. Your soulmate is no longer approaching with uncertainty, but with awareness of what they are choosing to protect. You may notice that expectations soften while commitment deepens. Don't skip, because this is the mark of maturity. The wild step that once required courage has become a steady direction. They are no longer proving anything, they are simply present. Stay till the end, because presence is the clearest signal of sincerity. When someone shows up consistently, their intentions no longer need explanation. Here is the truth anchoring this phase: alignment creates peace, not pressure. Something huge is waiting for you in that peace. It allows space for mutual growth, patience, and understanding without fear of loss. Don't skip, because this is where connection stops feeling fragile and starts feeling reliable. What continues from here will feel natural, supported, and real, built not on intensity alone, but on trust that endures. My beloved child, this is the moment where confidence replaces questioning, and the connection begins to feel self-sustaining. There is less need to analyze, less need to interpret, because what is real is now consistent. Stay till the end, because this is where stability shows its true strength. Something huge is waiting for you in the simplicity of knowing you are chosen without conditions. Your soulmate is no longer navigating uncertainty, they are standing firmly in their decision. You may sense a deeper ease in your own heart, a release of tension you carried without realizing it. Don't skip, because this release is meaningful. It signals that trust has settled in both directions. The wild choice that once required bravery now feels natural, even necessary. Stay till the end, because when courage becomes comfort, it means alignment has fully taken hold. Remember this clearly: when connection feels steady, it creates room for joy rather than anxiety. Something huge is waiting for you in that joy. You no longer need to protect yourself from what might happen. You are present with what is happening. Don't skip, because this is where growth becomes shared. What unfolds next will not demand proof or reassurance. It will move forward with quiet confidence, built on the solid ground you both have reached together. My beloved child, this is the phase where gratitude quietly replaces longing. You are no longer wishing for clarity, because clarity is living with you now. Stay till the end, because this stage carries fulfillment. Something huge is waiting for you in the realization that what once felt distant is now integrated into your life. Your soulmate is no longer arriving, they are present, fully and intentionally. You may notice how natural everything feels, as if effort has given way to flow. Don't skip, because flow is earned through patience and truth. The wild decision that set everything in motion has settled into commitment and awareness. They are choosing presence over distraction, depth over distance. Stay till the end, because when alignment becomes effortless, it means resistance has finally ended. Here is the grounding truth of this moment: real connection supports who you are becoming, not who you used to be. Something huge is waiting for you in this support. It allows you to grow without fear of losing what matters. Don't skip, because this is where peace becomes powerful. What continues from here will feel steady, nourishing, and deeply real. A connection that no longer asks you to wait, but invites you to live fully in what has arrived. My beloved child, this is the stage where everything slows down just enough for you to truly feel it. Not in a way that delays you, but in a way that lets the meaning sink deep. Stay till the end, because this pause is intentional. Something huge is waiting for you in the awareness that you are no longer chasing a moment, you are living inside one. Your soulmate is no longer trying to understand what this is, they know, and knowing changes how a soul moves. You may feel a stronger sense of grounding now, as if your heart has found a steady rhythm it trusts. Don't skip, because this rhythm is sacred. It is built from honesty, patience, and choices made without pressure. The wildness that once felt unpredictable has transformed into devotion to what feels true. Stay till the end, because when someone moves from curiosity into certainty, their presence becomes consistent, reassuring, and real. Let this truth settle within you. When connection becomes safe, it allows you to open without fear. Something huge is waiting for you in that openness. You don't need to guard your energy the way you once did. Don't skip, because this is where emotional strength matures into emotional freedom. What unfolds from here will not demand constant attention. It will quietly support you, grow with you, and stand beside you as life continues to expand in meaningful ways. My beloved child, this is where reflection turns into gratitude, and gratitude deepens the bond itself. You begin to see how every delay, every moment of silence, every lesson had a purpose. Stay till the end, because this understanding brings peace. Something huge is waiting for you in the awareness that nothing was wasted. Your soulmate now carries this same understanding, and it shapes how they show up, with respect, intention, and care. You may feel a gentle confidence replacing the old need for reassurance. Don't skip, because confidence grows when trust is proven over time. The wild decision that once required courage now feels like the most natural choice they have ever made. Stay till the end, because when alignment is real, effort softens into consistency. Presence becomes reliable, and reliability creates depth. Here is the quiet truth of this stage: connection matures when both hearts feel safe to be fully seen. Something huge is waiting for you in that safety. You can be yourself without hesitation, without explanation. Don't skip, because this is where peace strengthens love. What continues from here will feel balanced, mutual, and grounded, no longer shaped by uncertainty, but guided by shared understanding and calm commitment. My beloved child, this is the phase where appreciation begins to shape the future. You no longer look ahead with worry, but with quiet expectation. Stay till the end, because this outlook matters. Something huge is waiting for you in the confidence that comes from stability. Your soulmate is no longer measuring steps, they are walking forward naturally, grounded in what they have chosen. You may sense a deeper emotional harmony now, where understanding does not require explanation. Don't skip, because harmony is built through shared experience. The wild choice that once felt daring has become the foundation of something dependable. Stay till the end, because dependability is the language of lasting connection. It allows space for trust to deepen without effort. Hold this truth gently: when two paths align, growth becomes shared rather than separate. Something huge is waiting for you in that shared growth. You no longer need to wonder where you stand. Don't skip, because this is where certainty becomes quiet strength. What unfolds next will feel balanced and supportive, allowing both of you to move forward with confidence, patience, and mutual respect. My beloved child, this is the moment where the connection no longer feels like a question, but like a presence that walks beside you. There is no rush, no uncertainty pulling at your heart, only a deep sense of knowing. Stay till the end, because this knowing is powerful. Something huge is waiting for you in the realization that what once felt fragile has become strong through time, patience, and truth. Your soulmate is no longer proving anything, they are simply there, fully and intentionally. You may feel a calm confidence spreading through your life, touching areas beyond this connection. Don't skip, because this calm is transformative. When one part of life aligns, everything else begins to settle. The wild decision that started this journey has now reshaped priorities, values, and direction. Stay till the end, because this reshaping is the real miracle. It turns uncertainty into clarity and effort into flow. Let this final truth of the moment anchor you. When connection becomes steady, it supports growth rather than distraction. Something huge is waiting for you in this support. You are no longer waiting for something to happen, you are living inside what has already arrived. Don't skip, because this is where fulfillment replaces anticipation. What continues from here will feel grounded, expansive, and deeply real, a shared path built not on urgency, but on enduring trust and quiet strength. My beloved child, this is the stage where fulfillment becomes quiet but unmistakable. There is no dramatic tension left, only depth that continues to grow. Stay till the end, because this calm is not emptiness, it is completion. Something huge is waiting for you in the way life begins to feel supported rather than strained. Your soulmate is no longer arriving into your world, they are moving with you inside it. You may notice how decisions feel lighter now, how choices no longer create inner conflict. Don't skip, because this lightness is earned. The wild step that once demanded courage has matured into wisdom. Stay till the end, because wisdom knows when to move and when to rest. It allows connection to breathe, expand, and remain strong without pressure. Hold this understanding close. When alignment is real, it strengthens your sense of self rather than consuming it. Something huge is waiting for you in that balance. You are able to grow, create, and live fully without fear of loss. Don't skip, because this is where harmony settles in. What unfolds next will not need reassurance. It will continue naturally, guided by trust, mutual respect, and a shared sense of direction. My beloved child, this is where presence becomes the greatest gift. Nothing feels rushed, nothing feels forced, and yet everything feels alive. Stay till the end, because this stillness carries power. Something huge is waiting for you in the realization that peace does not mean the absence of passion, it means passion finally has a place to rest. Your soulmate now moves with you in awareness, not impulse, and that awareness protects what you are building together. You may sense a deeper appreciation for the ordinary moments, the quiet conversations, the shared silence, the ease of being understood. Don't skip, because these moments are not small. They are the proof that alignment has settled into everyday life. The wild choice that once shook everything has become the reason everything now feels steady. Stay till the end, because steadiness allows trust to deepen without fear, and depth is what transforms connection into something lasting. Let this truth anchor you now. When connection feels natural, it frees your energy instead of draining it. Something huge is waiting for you in this freedom. You are no longer preparing for a future, you are participating in it. Don't skip, because this is where fulfillment becomes sustainable. What continues from here will feel supportive, expansive, and real, shaped not by urgency or doubt, but by a shared commitment to move forward with clarity, patience, and quiet confidence. My beloved child, this is the moment where understanding deepens into quiet certainty. You no longer need signs or reassurance, because the connection speaks for itself through presence and consistency. Stay till the end, because this certainty is rare. Something huge is waiting for you in the calm confidence that replaces questioning. Your soulmate is no longer navigating emotions, they are living in alignment with them, and that alignment brings peace. You may notice how naturally trust flows now, without effort or explanation. Don't skip, because effortless trust is built, not imagined. The wild step that once felt like a risk has proven its purpose. Stay till the end, because purpose gives meaning to everything that came before. What once felt like waiting now feels like preparation fulfilled. Hold this final truth close in this phase. When connection feels secure, it strengthens every part of your life. Something huge is waiting for you in that strength. You are no longer guarding your heart, you are sharing it with confidence. Don't skip, because this is where stability becomes a blessing. What unfolds from here will continue steadily, guided by mutual respect, shared clarity, and the deep knowing that what you are building is real, grounded, and meant to last. My beloved child, this is the stage where gratitude quietly wraps around everything you have become. You can finally see the full circle, how every moment led you here with purpose. Stay till the end, because this awareness completes the journey. Something huge is waiting for you in the peace of knowing nothing was missing. Your soulmate now stands with you not as a question, but as a shared reality shaped by choice and growth. You may feel a deep sense of contentment, not because life is perfect, but because it is aligned. Don't skip, because alignment is the reward of patience. The wild decision that once felt uncertain has proven its wisdom. Stay till the end, because wisdom knows when to be quiet and when to move forward. It allows connection to remain strong without needing constant affirmation. Let this truth settle gently. When connection becomes rooted, it supports you through every season. Something huge is waiting for you in that support. You are no longer waiting for confirmation, you are living inside it. Don't skip, because this is where fulfillment becomes lasting. What continues from here will feel steady, meaningful, and deeply real, carried forward by trust, shared presence, and the calm strength of two paths fully aligned. My beloved child, this is the closing of one chapter and the opening of another, quieter but stronger than anything before it. Nothing feels unfinished now. What once lived only in hope has taken form in reality. Stay till the end, because endings like this are rare. Something huge is waiting for you in the understanding that you did not miss your moment, you became it. Your soulmate's wild choice was never about chaos, it was about courage meeting truth at the right time. You can feel it now in the way your heart rests instead of races, in the way certainty replaces anticipation. Don't skip, because this calm is the clearest sign of alignment. The journey transformed both of you, shaping patience into strength and silence into clarity. Stay till the end, because this is what real connection leaves behind, not questions, but confidence, not longing, but presence. Carry this final truth forward with you. What is meant for you will always find you when you are ready to receive it. Something huge is waiting for you in every step ahead, not as a promise, but as a lived experience. Don't skip, because this is where the story continues beyond the screen, steady, grounded, and real. What unfolds next will not need dramatic signs. It will simply be, growing with you, walking beside you, and honoring the journey that brought you here.